And we also have, sorry, and we got.
I have to keep doing it now. Hey, Archer fans, welcome back. This is Third Street Reactions. I'm Tom.
Shane.
Malachi.
And we are back with Archer Season 4, Episode 4. Okay, guys, last time we had a really funny episode. Ray got his legs back. Well, artificially.
Artificially, we had, obviously Krieger doing his thing, Pam being the assistant, drinking beer.
Drinking beer.
I didn't watch for Hanson. I didn't. Yeah, well, hopefully we're going to have Ray and some more storylines, like leaving the office now.
You seem to be kind of enamored with Ron Cadillac. You seem to like him as a character.
Well, he's funny, he's just a funny guy, you know what I mean? He's like, yeah, I mean, I just looked at the voice actor. I recognize him, but I don't, off the top of my head, I don't really know anything he's in. Just
I have a hard time thinking about Mallory, like, settling down. Somebody when she has so many options in the circles she runs in, the social circles.
That's my thing, too, but, like I said, we're still young within the show. But it is weird to think about her settled down. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, are they going to have this voice actor stick around for another 9 or 10 seasons? You know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, at the beginning, we had Ray basically having his, kind of shitty life, being a paraplegic, right?
Burning toast.
Yeah, the burning toast, all the other stuff. The elevator, which was one of the funniest things, having to get stuff up, and they were mad because he was late. But now he's not going to be late anymore, hopefully. Or if he is, he can't blame it on his paralysis.
Right.
We also have that new guy, fucking Rodney, in the weapons thing.
I don't like him
I don't like him at all. He's a jackass. And I know it's because he's doing his job, but I still don't like him. Anyways, guys, before we jump in, if you want to support us, check us out on Patreon. We're going to have full-length uncut reactions. We also have I
have to keep doing it now.
And we also have up to 4 weeks early access. Let's jump in.
You're in Schenectady? After all your naggy lectures about how I need to stop micromanaging ISIS?
You do!
Mr. Archer's on line 2.
I'm on the phone!
Yeah, duh. Line 2.
What?
Mother?
Sterling!
Don't talk, just listen. My cover's blown, and I need an extraction.
Oh my... Where in Montreal exactly?
Like the GPS cord?
At the embassy.
Confiscated by whom? A croupier?
No.
Or a herd of Quebecer whores?
I wouldn't say herd.
Well, after you get some free penicillin compliments of the Socialist Republic of Canada...
Wait, really?
You can extract yourself, mister!
Mother, I don't have a passport. I mean, don't get me wrong. I respect that. 6 Cadillac.
Ron!
What?
Sterling is stranded at the Montreal casino with his pockets turned out and this is just speculation, some new drug-resistant form of VD.
Really?
Trouble on the old home front.
Oh, for the eavesdrop much?
Scream into a speakerphone much? You want us to wear earplugs every time you're on the damn or helmets?
It is just idiots all the way down. How the hell did he lose his passport?
Because shut up. Because I done need it. Okay? Because you tell.
It's my third biggest... God, I don't have to worry about anything like that with Ron. Hi, I'm Ron Cadillac, a.k.a. Mr. Boring. Jesus God, what am I doing with...
Ron Cadillac?
There we
They
go.
don't make the rules, you do. Well, obviously, they do make the rules. That's why it's come to this, which is why Ron Cadillac is opting out. And also why Ron Cadillac is going to swing by Montreal on his way home. Because Ron Cadillac is freaking epic!
We're going to have a wrong Cadillac episode.
That's what it's kind of shaping up to be here.
Guess I'll accept the charges. What?
Carol, hey, shut up. I need you to go down to Western Union and wire me $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Then just let me talk to Pam.
Absolutely not.
Absinthe.
Because pick any one of an infinite number of reasons. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, no, I would, but I can't really leave the lab at the moment. But I can transfer you.
I seriously thought you were joking. Hang on.
Okay, let me talk to Lana.
Tabernacle, you know there is a line?
There's gonna be a line at your wake, so shut your poutine hole and let me... Lana?
Archer, nope. And it's gonna sound like I'm hanging up, but...
You cassez le téléphone!
Because I am out of people to call. Even Woodhouse wouldn't help me.
Need a ride, champ?
Although not as depressing as Ron, what the hell are you doing here?
I'll give you a ride home. Come on, hop in.
What, did my mother send you?
No, not exactly. I just thought it'd give us a chance to bond.
Don't take this the wrong way, Ron, but I'd rather bond with a chud. But chuds live in New York, so let's go. They were people, but then they got splashed with toxic waste.
Oh, that's a load of crap.
It's a movie.
But those baby alligators people flush down there, now that's...
Ron, come on. Seriously, at some point I'm gonna have to take a shit, so...
So why didn't you go before we left?
Not now, in the future. And I won't be able to if I'm thinking about giant alligators rampaging up into my toilet.
Ugh.
Talk about tearing you a new one.
For the love of Christ, man, stop! I meant stop talking about ass-ripping sewer gators.
You said you didn't have a passport.
So, he asked, equally incredulously.
So that.
Oh. So...
Why not?
Because what if they check the trunk?
Who the hell's gonna sneak in from Canada? And even if you had a passport, what if they checked you for a gun? You do have a gun, don't you?
Yeah.
So maybe keep it handy?
What?
Where are they at right now? Montreal?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I thought Montreal was probably more
To Montreal
inward.
in Europe.
To Canada.
Oh.
Damn
Why
fool.
are they all speaking like that?
Because the French owned Canada, or part of Canada for a while. They settled a lot of Canada.
Ron, let me out of the goddamn trunk. We passed the border an hour ago.
Actually, more like 3 hours.
I got a bitch of a headache and a bladder full of bourbon.
Just hang on. They always hit me between Schenectady and Albany.
Who hits you?
Those guys.
What the shit? Ron!
Yeah, all right, so listen. Remember when I said maybe keep your gun handy?
Yeah, vaguely.
Well, the thing is...
What's the thing, Ron? Oh. Never mind.
Oh, nice.
Woo! Did you... Whoa. Ron, compensate! Compensate!
Just slow down.
Overcompensating is what I was gonna say. Right before.
Give me a break, huh? That wasn't my fault.
No, I mean, obviously this was all due to the butterfly effect.
The what?
What's in the suitcase, Ron? Why is that in the suitcase, Ron?
What, I should use a plastic bag?
Or this new thing called the bank?
Yeah, well, it's not exactly clean money.
Name one. Just one single favor that our
Turn her orange.
for any of you.
Yep.
Get some orange soda.
Oh my god, chlamydia. Which put me over my deductible, so the rest of the year, all my doctor visits were totally free. Score. I kept getting chlamydia. Ow!
Get off! Chlamydia?
Yeah, chlamydia.
Idiot.
It's kind of a long story.
Well, we've got all day. Nobody's gonna pick us up. We look like the Ballad of the Flim Flam Man.
What?
Maybe between biannual suitcase robberies?
I don't know who keeps tipping them off. And anyway, you mean semi-annual.
They're the same thing.
No, biannual means every 2 years.
That's biennial. Bi or semi-annual means every 6 months.
Oh, then yeah, biannually or semi. Manhattan, yes, thank you.
Uh-oh.
And you sure you can get us there by 7?
Yeah, just hop on in the back there.
What, like the backpack?
Yeah, sorry, y'all can't ride in the cab. Insurance bullshit. Compliments of them Democratic queers in Congress.
Or whomever.
Oh, God.
No, hey, come on, don't do that. You're gonna get him in trouble.
Ron, nobody's gonna miss one beer.
Come on, he's an independent trucker. Small business owner out here busting his hump to provide for his family. I'm telling you, guys like him are the lifeblood of America. Not to mention he's
Them Democratic, in Congress.
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
It should take about
Cocksucky.
Here's your fur coat from the world's farthest away cold storage.
What, did they tell you to put it in a headlock?
No.
Well,
I don't know. They were like Persian.
You lost me.
me, Tony, Donnie, hey, Joey, and Fat Mike. That was my crew, and kiddo, we would boost anything on wheels. Or one time, not even on wheels. One day it dawns on me, we're doing all this work, but the guys making the real money own the chop shops. So we revised our business model. Until one day, I'm out getting meatball subs for the crew, and cops got all of them.
Oh, Fat Mike too?
Not one of them gave me up. Anyway, I
decent.
used our stash to buy a legit used car lot, then my first dealership, and eventually...
6, yeah, got it.
The least I can do. It's like back pay for all the years they lost. Plus, most of it is from charging poor saps for that frickin' undercoating. Never get the undercoating.
Heard that.
Goons to stick me up.
Yes, you do.
What are you talking about?
Who hasn't been complaining about not getting his money?
Son of a... Fat Mike! Oh, man, wait till the crew hears this. He'll be eating his meatball subs through a straw.
Wow, your mother thinks you are hands down the most boringest man on this entire planet of Earth.
What?
He is hands down the most boringest man on this entire planet of Earth.
Not in those exact words,
She
but...
thinks I'm boring?
Well, not after you tell her you stole a Sherman tank, Master P.
You can never tell her about that. I'm serious about any of it. None of it. Do you hear me?
Okay.
That's all behind me. I'm almost completely legit now. So you gotta promise
Almost
me you're not gonna
completely.
tell her.
Okay, I promise. Hey, guys. If that's, you know, how you self-identify. Apparently we've stumbled into what I'm just going to assume is some kind of unspeakably rapey snuff film.
Yeah.
Even though all you guys have bats and pipes and, wow, Shorty over there's got a club with lumps on it.
God.
You have a gun? Probably looks a little something like this. No? Oh, okay, so I guess just me then. Now, for various reasons, which frankly don't concern you, we can't call the police, so we're just gonna go.
What?
But
No. Screw that. What are you, out of bullets? Well, how was I supposed to know?
I was wondering about that.
there it is! Look, Ron! The train! I gotta start going to that gypsy.
We can't make it.
If only there was a way to slow them down.
No.
Yes, Ron, you don't defy the gypsy.
What about my crew? What are they supposed to live on?
What are they gonna live on if you're eaten by tranny bikers? Ron, look. We'd already be dead if they weren't in disturbingly sexy high heels.
He's like yelling. Dude.
Half the time, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
Well, guess what? Me neither. Now shut up and come on. We've got a train to catch. Just get a running start.
I'm not jumping on that damn thing.
Really? How about now?
Son of a...
Dude, jump on right there.
Like you're younger.
Grab it!
Well, no, hang on a second.
What are you doing?
Thinking about how much I hated that Mother married you.
You hated that she married anybody because you want her all to yourself.
What?
Hating Dr. Bates, Dr. Norman Bates.
Hey, shut up. And also, ew. And
Darling, please!
okay, try not to ruin it this time.
Jeez.
Yeah. See how their legs broke? That's because they didn't use the parachute ball.
Why would you want to teach it to me at all?
Oh, well, we gotta jump off the train.
We gotta... Why would you want me to make it to the opera?
I don't know. Maybe you were right about a few things, and maybe shut up before I lose my temper again.
I got a dealership in Catskills.
So we grab a caddy and drive in style.
Yeah.
He only has 6. That's quite a coincidence.
Yeah.
Don't look at the poles. They give you a false perspective. Try and focus on a distant landmark, like...
Wow!
Ground.
Here you go, sir. I took the liberty of taking in the jacket a bit.
Woodhouse doesn't even come close to making up for leaving me stranded in Montreal. Your punishment will begin when I get back from dropping him off at the opera. I know we accidentally bonded a little, but do not tell me how to discipline my servant.
No, I meant dropping me off. If your mother thinks we're all buddy-buddy.
Yeah, I mean, that would drive her insane.
Sometimes I think I should just run away. But who would take me in? No one, Woodhouse. No one.
What in the hell is this?
Just dropping off my buddy, Ron.
Buddy?
Long story, babe. Look, we really gotta hustle if we want to make that curve.
I gotta go make an old man eat a big bowl of spider web.
Oh, what?
Woodhouse, I'm gonna check that bowl. Good day.
Wow.
Dude, what?
One of the great episodes of the show.
That's so messed up, dude.
I love these episodes that feel different.
Yeah.
You put those two together, you kind of put them on this little road trip where the odds are stacked against them.
I don't know if that guy's gonna stay for the remainder of the show because it says special guest star. It doesn't put him under the actual cast.
Well, I think it's just because he's not gonna be in every episode. Like,
I don't know if our buddy Ron Cadillac, aka Kaczynski, is gonna get around to like the final season. I like him. I like his backstory. It's kind of cool.
Well, the actor passed away a couple years ago, so there is that. Honestly, because of his backstory having a little danger, and because it's unresolved, like, oh, don't tell Mallory. I think
Mallory
will come back, you know.
Mallory thinks he's like this boring old, coot, and here he has like this crazy, like wild.
It's almost like this show, because I know it's supposed to kind of be like this Cold War era, but it feels modern. You know what I mean? But when they have these flashbacks, he was around like before World War One. You know what I mean? Doing all this stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Being this gangster, and now he's gone kind of legit, and everything else. You know?
So they mentioned this Canadian border and getting the trunk checked and everything. Mm-hmm. Me and an ex-girlfriend went to Toronto for a weekend trip. And on the way back, we stop at the border to get through, and the guy was a complete jerk, which, I mean, you have to be sort of, like, to be,
Yeah.
He asked me for my driver's license, and I was kind of only half paying attention to him. I was like, I'm sorry, say that again. And he's like, your driver's license. And I kind of had a little attitude when I handed it to him. He looked at it, he's like, pull over there. So we pulled over there. They had us get out of the car. They had us go sit in like this detention area. We were in there for like 45 minutes, and it's all glass. You can see out to where the cars and stuff go through, and you can watch them. Dude, they came, they took a dog around, they opened my trunk up, they took all our luggage out, and we're going through it. They had a dog come, they removed the seats from the car, everything. Of course, they didn't find anything. They came in like 45 minutes later, they're like, all right,
no PCP, yeah?
Here you go, you guys are good to go. Made us put all our stuff back in, and...
What? I would have threw hands.
Were you a cop, you still?
No. I was like 18, 19 years old.
Was he a small...
What girlfriend was this?
Yeah, it was just a bad experience, but... No, they don't mess around. And this was like, I mean, this was obviously after 9/11.
Yeah.
But this was before a lot of the more recent craziness that we've had. Like, they didn't mess around at all.
Yeah, I mean, they can't mess around, but I wonder if you gave him an attitude, I wonder if you just try to fucking waste your time to be a prick.
Maybe, I don't know.
I would say Ron Cadillac is a lot more interesting now, more than I thought. I liked everything about the episode. The funny-ass truck driver talking about them, queers in Congress.
Yeah.
And then it's like, obviously he is living kind of this lifestyle that...
what was going to happen?
That he would condemn.
They had like pipe wrenches and baseball bats.
They're probably gonna rape and kill them, probably. Yeah.
It was weird that one little scene where Mallory and Archer are like sitting there like talking, having a drink in her office.
You said, oh yeah, Mallory and Sterling, yeah.
Yeah, like it's weird that you don't see that often where they're just sitting there like having a regular conversation. They were talking about Ron and...
Yeah, it's happened a couple times, but it's always like they're always drinking. And it's almost like a
cut. How much alcohol do people consume a day?
A lot, yeah.
Alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, you figure, but right, they're just kind of used to it by now, but...
And Archer's little thing of, read a book. Like, he has all this like deep, in-depth, obscure knowledge from like these really obscure books and stuff like that.
Yeah. Actually, the funniest part for me was definitely the truck driver stuff. That was just hilarious.
The end, whenever he's saying, Woodhouse, I'm gonna check that bowl. You hear him crying.
Okay, that might have been the funniest. You love that stuff.
Yeah. I love Woodhouse.
I'm glad. You know what's different is I at first I thought he had a different voice actor, but I think it's the same.
Sounds the same, yeah.
It sounds the same, yeah.
Good episode.
Yeah, I liked everything about it, guys. This was one of the good ones. So yeah. Anyways, guys, if you don't want to wait till next week, like we have to, check us out on Patreon. We're out of here.